All right, we're live. Good evening and welcome to RockSingle. I am your host, Tyron Joe, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth or absolutely nothing at all tonight. We live in a society today where truth, even before our very eyes, is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inherent, and the final authority for all. Rock Single is founded on He who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. The Rock Single podcast is a cross cultural response to the economic and social climate of today's relationship scene. Rock Single will teach you how to maneuver and still be kingdom minded throughout your relationship experiences. Our aim is to help repair the fallen and broken man with the kingdom mindset. The podcast seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local kings and queens of character while promoting black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. Kingdom Renaissance, cross country. Let us welcome everybody to Rock Single. Welcome.
Welcome.
I guess we're gonna be talking like this until Willie come back.
Yes, of course. What's going on? What's going on, Mister Ty, Mister Lord,
Oh well, you already know. Just trying to rub two nickels together.
and make a dollar.
You already know.
You know how they used to say.
Yeah, rub them together, and make a dollar, make some money, do something with them.
Make some change,
Now,
something.
how you doing? Cause yeah, how
I,
you doing? Because about 2 minutes ago, the program almost got switched around because of something I
there
heard.
you
So I'll
go.
let.
I am great, no complaints. It's raining out here in this lovely land of New York, which is making me painful, but I'm pushing through it and I'm here. Yeah, it's cloudy outside.
Oh
It's
man,
been
I'm sorry
cloudy
to
all
hear.
day. They even talk about snow coming in the morning. I'm like, really? It's April. So yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's
Oh
the
my
life I
God,
live in
snow.
upstate. Yes, they talk about a cold of snow.
You up there
Yeah.
by Rochester?
Rochester's about
Yeah, that's
two
where
hours
some of
out.
y'all some October.
But
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Wow. So you way up there way about where? Buffalo.
Buffalo's about 2 hours from me. I'm next to Albany, the capital, which is like 10 minutes. Schenectady, all those
Albany.
sorts of
Okay,
places. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Schenectady. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Oh, okay. You doing big things. You up there by the Capitol, huh? Can't nobody tell you nothing.
I don't know what she's talking about, but this is where the Lord put me at, so that's what I'm doing.
I'm in the capital too. I'm in the capital of Indiana. I'm in
Okay.
Indianapolis right now. I'm not in Illinois. In Indianapolis right now. That's right.
I ain't
I
never
like
been to
that.
that
I
side.
like that Will got up there.
That's nice.
You
I
never been
like
to
it.
Indianapolis?
No, I ain't been to that side of the world. I think the only side of the world I've
You
been
gonna
to
fit right
Vegas
in. You gonna fit right
and I've
in.
been to Seattle and Tacoma, Washington. That's where I've been.
Well, that's the West. We're in the Midwest.
I know. I ain't been in
You
that
ain't been to the
area.
Midwest?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Man, where is Selena? Where is Selena? Hey,
She
we
look.
need to
She in
have
the
a rock
comments.
true.
She in the comments.
Let me move over to the Oh, this about to be good. Let me move over to the comments. What we need to do, we need to have a rock true road trip, okay? Because we're gonna get Sheen Gordine up in the Midwest. Well, you from the South. You from the
Yeah.
South, so you already got Southern experience. And
Yeah.
you know what? I need to get over there to the Gullah Gullah Geechee Islands. I need to go.
Chucktown. You need to go. Go to the
I
Chuck
need to go.
to the Gullah Islands over there with
Yeah.
Geechee.
Yeah, teach me a little bit of that Geechee. I need to know some of that Geechee.
Some of that Geechee
I
twang.
need, Yeah, speak a little bit of it. I'm telling you, I love that. I
You
love
know
that.
how long ago? Listen, I haven't speak Geechee in a while. It only comes out when it feels like it. Like you said during my video, you heard it. It just comes out when it comes out. Everybody said, "Man, I
Yeah,
sound
because
like
I
I'm
was like,
from New
what is
York."
that? I'm like, what is He's like, I'm seeing Gadin. I'm like, whoa, wow, where's she from?
I'm from South Carolina. That's where I'm from.
South Carolina, come on and
Yes.
raise up.
You
Get that
know,
PD
take
pop
your
out.
shirt off, throw your hands up. I remember that song.
I know you do. I already know. I already know you was out there in the stands when he was saying it. You was like,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course. That's just like when they say throw them bowls. Yeah.
yeah. Whoa, hey, we
Yeah.
throwing balls?
No, but you know that
Selena
song.
K, Selena K. See, Selena K was supposed to bring cookies and milk. Where the
Uh,
cookies and milk at, Selena? I got the
yeah, wait.
water.
I need some cookies and milk, Serena. Selena.
Right. I don't know. I just made that up. She
I
don't know nothing
know.
about the cookies and milk.
I
So,
know.
but
But this is what we
I
do.
take chocolate chip. uh, I take chocolate chip cookies and some almond milk.
You
Okay.
putting your order in.
Yeah. What kind of cookies you want? Put yours in.
Nah. Why you want to? You in the house? You can
Yeah.
go in the kitchen and make them.
I'm saying what kind you want because we all putting our orders in and we're gonna get cookies and milk. What you want?
Oh, well, I take the oatmeal and sugar cookies. Maybe some snickerdoodles.
Oh, we old school on them today, huh? Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
we did we went way back. Okay, okay.
Listen, those my favorite.
Man, wait.
What's up?
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
All right, so I was listening to this podcast. I was listening to this
Mm-hmm.
podcast. I ain't gonna call no names or nothing, but
Okay.
it was a young brother on there. He was speaking about real estate, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and he was talking about getting a bag. Young this man, he
Mm-hmm.
about what 35 years old, and he was talking about how he had to constantly go and get the bag. How he all about getting the bag, and so he said that he was dating his girlfriend at the time, and they had just moved into a house. And when they moved into the house, he was like he didn't really want to pay the bills to stay there. So he was
Okay.
like, he said it was a big house. He was like, yo, so
Okay.
hey, you know what? Let's rent it downstairs. Let's rent it downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, no. She was like, no. But then they kept talking and kept talking. She's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, we can rent out the downstairs, but it can't be nobody. You can't be no man or woman our age, and it can't be no creepy old man. He's like, okay. So they found an older lady. She
Mm-hmm.
she rented it out. Then he was like, we still got two bedrooms across the hall from us upstairs. And she was like, no, we certainly cannot rent those out. I don't want no creepy person standing across from me. So he asked her, he was like, which one would you rather be? Would you rather be rich or poor? Right? He asked her that. And
Mm-hmm.
then she was like, well, um, working hard to get what we need is not a bad idea. My mama, my grandma, and them, my uncles, all them, they worked hard and they turned out okay. He said, okay. So he said he went back to work and he thought about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said he came back and he's like, guess what I did? I'm listening to it. He talking to the host of the show, and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
I gave her 2 week notice. He's like,
Oh.
he's like, what is that? Like 2 weeks to think about, 2 weeks to think about what she did or what she said, or 2 weeks to get out. He's like 2 weeks to pack your bags and go. So seriously, he said that she was packing her bags, going down the stairs. He told her like, I love you. I wish y'all the best. He said, but I got to get the bag. So as she was packing her bags, leaving, he
Mm-hmm.
said he had already called, put the ad out for two people to stay in the rooms. He said they was
Mm-hmm.
already coming up the stairs
And she
and
was
she was
coming out
going
the
down the
door.
stairs. So here's my question: like, going out the door. So here's my question. I mean, could you respect a man like that? That he's serious about getting that bag till he had to let his girl go.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that because shucks, if it was me, we renting it out. Get that bag plus the bag we getting. Let's make this money because then we could just rent the whole house out and we go get our own house from all the money they giving us. So
That's what he. That's
I
what the plan
mean,
was. That was the whole
it's about
plan
getting the
was
bread and
to.
not have to spend all the money and save to where the fact is that they can work together and build an account and buy a house
And that
and not be
that
having to
was the
pay all
plan.
that. So,
Yep. He rented out all
so
of them. He rented out his bedroom, the other two bedrooms, and the one downstairs. So that was 4 bedrooms. He was
yeah,
renting them out because he said he stayed in the garage for a while, and then after staying in the garage for a while, he finally was able to move and get his own, and that's how he got really heavy into real estate.
yeah. And see, I have a
And yeah,
friend of mine that
whoever
used to
said
stay
that, I
in.
don't know who that is.
Said
No,
what?
go ahead.
Oh no, I had a friend of mine that actually he rented out his house and he was staying in like the garage or whatever. So I get it. Listen, whatever works, where you can get your bag and it works. Why not? Long as you ain't got no crazy people around you, because then we all gonna have problems.
Yeah. Oh, that's Doc. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, Doc said the woman that's for him would support what he wants to do. Everybody not for
yeah,
everybody. True.
and that
And
is
that's what
so
happened. He said
true.
he met his wife. He met his wife living in the when he stayed in the garage. That's how he met his wife. And that's
Hmm.
it. Him and his wife, she with the plan. I was talking to a young
Yeah,
lady today earlier. She talking about some no, I would have to pass because I ain't gonna never let money come in between me and the man. I'm like, it's not about money coming in between you and the man. It's about the dream. But why do Willie got the Cookie Monster
yeah.
eating up at the top?
Because remember we were talking about cookies and
The
milk.
Cookie Monster.
So they taking it back to the cookies and milk when we was talking about when we first came on the
Hey,
show.
that was one
That's
of my
why.
favorite characters.
What off of 7th Street?
That was one of my
Absolutely.
favorite characters, though. Me like cookies. Me like cookies.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it wasn't really like letting money get in the midst of she like everybody got a certain mindset and everybody's not on a level with you. So sometimes you have to find that
Right.
person that's willing to be on the level and the communication that's on you. If the communication ain't right and the level ain't right, they gotta go. It just ain't working because y'all gonna be working the two different types of goals. So
That's right.
that's just what it
That's right.
is.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hop right into it tonight.
Okay.
Tonight's topic is let me get to it. What did Queen, let me see what did Queen do? Okay. Queen, she said she put as the title Kingdom Relational Bounds. Okay, I don't even know what none of that means. But
I
we
guess you
talking
could
about
say
boundaries.
boundaries.
We talking about boundaries for dating, okay? But kingdom relational bounds. And I think it is very important that we had this conversation tonight because some situations, situationships, relationships, those are not being talked about.
Respected.
It's just people
Hmm.
coming in doing, yeah, not being respected. People coming in doing as they very well please. And
Hmm.
sometimes I think that's what messes things up is the fact that they did not have the conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
And and sometimes the relationship goes down, it goes bad because of little small things. As we read in the scripture says that it is the small things that what destroy the vine. Okay, it's little small things. So something that may seem real big to somebody else may be small to you, but it's still big to you. And you
Yeah.
said, yo, we talking about cookies. Let's talk about cookies. You said now you know how much I love chocolate chip or really the double stuff. The double
Okay.
stuff
Double
Oreo
stuffed
cookie. You know
Oreo.
how much I love the
Okay.
double stuff Yes, but I had two left, and you took my last two double stuffed cookies. So now you have crossed a boundary with me to where I might have to place you in a whole nother category.
Because she ate your cookies
Come
without
on, talk
asking.
to me. Come on, talk to me. She ate my
But
cookies
cookies
without
without
asking.
asking. I get it. That's just like me sitting here and having a bag of chips, and it was a particular chip. Like I like soda and vinegar, and
Come on.
say my boyfriend came in there and he opened my bag of chips. My first question is
Wait,
gonna
you
be,
said you
why
like
did you
soda with
salt?
vinegar. You said
So
soda with.
salt and vinegar, salt and vinegar.
I could have swore the word sodium was
No,
not
I
on
ain't say
there.
no about no soda. I said salt. Listen to the twang that's going on. Salt, salt.
Ah,
Listen, salt. Did you hear the words, the sound?
mhm.
Salt. No, he did not put the double stuff.
Yes, yes. Double stuff. That's right. The double stuffed Oreos.
But it's all about respecting it. I get what you're saying, because that's just like, like you said, it's something you had and they just go in there and eat it and don't ask. That's just like you taking money out of my purse or even somewhere that I had placed it. And that's stealing to me if you ain't asked for it.
Absolutely.
So,
And thing is, I had a business partner a couple years ago. She cracked me up because she loved the chewy uh chip ahoys. They come in the
mhm.
red. They come
The
in the
red
red.
pack.
Yeah, she like
Hmm.
the big ones too. She don't want the small one. She want the big pack. Okay. And so she was with her boyfriend, and she said that she told him, she said, I'm getting ready to go use the bathroom real quick.
Hmm.
I'll be back. He said, okay, cool. Now, mind you, her boyfriend was the one that bought the Chip Ahoy Chewies, okay? But I didn't know this because this how deep it is. I didn't know
Yeah.
people actually count the number of cookies that they
Oh,
have in the pack
wow.
before they leave.
No, I
So
don't do
she
all
came
that.
back. She went through the bag and she
Yeah.
counted. Boop, 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 boop. She
She's serious with them
realized
cookies.
the numbers was off. She said she started crying, called her mama. Everybody like, what's wrong? Why you crying?
I
She
can't.
said he went in my pack of Chip Ahoy
I
Chewies and
can't.
he
I
took
can't.
two cookies. Now, okay, in a situation like that, I tried to make it make sense. Look at this. Help us, y'all.
Yes, help us, Jesus.
I tried to make it make sense. I said, he bought the cookies though. She said, so it don't matter.
See, now it's not the last two, so I'm not going crazy for you taking some cookies out of the pack. I don't know. That part is not that serious.
Which
And
brings
if
me to another point. Go ahead, though. I'm listening.
I was about to say, if it's the last two, now we're gonna have to have a conversation because you ate my last two cookies, unless you buying another pack. But
I'm gonna put it like this: depends on who it is. Furniture might get moved. I'm talking about like
ooh,
I ain't talking about with no woman though, but
no, I know what you mean.
yeah, like if it's my brother, somebody took them
Yeah.
cookies. Okay, so furniture might have to get moved around because I'm gonna have to get them cookies up off for you. ah,
Oh
right. So she
Lord.
could have just passed some more cookies. Yeah, I was trying to talk a little sense
She
into
was
it, but
she was crying about cookies. I'm
yeah,
done.
she
I'm
went she went
done.
a little she went a
Yeah,
little
that was a
off.
lie. That's a
Yeah.
lie.
But
That's disrespect cookies.
I'm glad we own it because that brings me to my next point is that when setting boundaries, we must, look at the boundaries and say, okay, which is really a boundary and which is not. Okay, take it to
Hmm.
the cookies. That's not the end of the world.
No.
Okay, we can go to the corner store, the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar,
And get
and
some
get
more
another
cookies.
pack of cookies.
That's a fact. We
But
can get some more cookies.
But as I posted this week, going through my phone, looking at naked pictures of women or looking at other phone numbers that you don't even have a clue about, that might mess up some things because you went behind my back and went into
Hmm.
my phone, my personal property.
Absolutely. And the
And now
question to that
you don't
is,
understand what you watch. Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, question to that is why are they even in your phone? Because that means that what are you lacking in some insecurity?
Come
Like,
on,
are you like like my thing is when you go looking for something, you find something. So
come on,
if you gotta go and be in his phone and check this and check that, why are you even with him? Because if
come
you
on.
don't trust him, and you don't feel that you trust him or feel anything when he's not around you,
Mm,
there's no point of being together. Trust is the biggest thing.
come
That's
on.
first and foremost. And if you gotta
Ooh,
go through my phone, you gotta check this, check that,
teach,
we need to be together.
teach,
There's no reason, because if you're
teach.
going to be insecure and then you're going to be lack of trust, why did you even, maybe some things underneath of what you're dealing with, you need to go figure out what's going on.
Thank you.
A lot of
And,
that is hidden agendas that they have on themselves that they put
mm,
on other people.
a lot of time when people think you cheating, they cheating themselves.
Absolutely, that too.
You know what I'm saying? You worried about me. You worried about these pictures in my phone. Well, hey, let's see what's going on in yours. And
Right.
I never want to look at no woman's phone. I
Yeah.
only want to look at no woman's purse because I used to be a bouncer in
Hmm.
college at different parties, and I had to have my flashlight. And I look at some of these women purses. The stuff I would see in those purses. If
I
you
could imagine.
if you could take a hint, some of the stuff I would see, like no, why would you bring this to a party? Okay, this is for bedtime use. This is not for a party. Okay,
Maybe they thought they was not going home and they needed it with them in their
well
bag.
you can't. You shouldn't be using that at no party.
Maybe they needed that at the house they was going to.
Okay, you know what?
You
I
know
give
what I'm
you that.
saying? You know,
I
you
give
gotta,
you that.
you gotta bring the proper things just in case you wasn't going back to your house.
Well,
So
I
she
know
was
she
just
might come to my house. I know the women.
not your house, but I'm talking about whoever house she was going to. It'd be that overnight bag that she be having going on in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm like, cause I'm looking. I'm like, then they get in they feel. I'm like, look, why are you bringing this in here? This is not for this party. This is
because
bad time use.
they prepping
They
for
just
later.
because they man your business. I'm like, okay, if I see you whip that out and use it as a weapon, okay, we're gonna put you out, okay? You can't
Right?
use it as a weapon, all right? Because we don't want fluids and stuff all on people.
Lord Jesus.
We don't want fluids all on people, all right?
Oh Lord.
But I mean, seriously though, that's that I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to go
Yeah.
through nobody's purse, nobody's no. Even if you invite me to go through it, like when my mother say bring her purse, I would
Yeah.
bring it. I wouldn't
And
be
that's
all.
it.
I ain't trying to get scared. Okay, I
You
ain't
never
trying
know
to
what
get
you might
scared.
find in that bag.
Yeah. Well, I put my hand in there and something bite one of my fingertips off. That's why I used to teach my little cousin. I say, hey, never stick your hand in a woman's purse because something might bite it off. Get your
I
hand
can't.
big straight off.
Mm-mm-mm.
Serious, you don't do that. You don't
No.
do that. So
Facts.
these are boundaries that we need to that we really need to think about when we talking to somebody. Now let me ask you, Shane. You said you've been with your man for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys first got together, were there some conversation going on about maybe not expectations, but some things that are deal breakers that if crossed, this might be a deal breaker for the relationship. Speak on that.
Yeah, it had to be, especially with me being a DV victim. I had to have a conversation because there's a lot of things that trigger me, and there's certain things that we need to talk about with them themselves and what triggers them because they've been through their own situations. So we had to have those conversations to understand each other. So in order for it to work, we had to talk. And when things came up, like I remember us getting into an argument, and I told him, "You need to speak to me when you're not mad." Because the volume don't work for me. You need
Mm,
to tone it down, walk away, breathe, and then come back to me. I said, it's a certain way I like to be talked to, and if you can't talk to me like that, we may as not go no further.
mm.
So, you know,
Really?
sometimes you gotta put boundaries and let people understand. What are you comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what you like, what you don't like, what's pet peeves, what bother you, what ticks you off, all the above. Because people can't read your mind. So if you ain't telling them, how are they supposed to know?
So was he okay with that conversation?
He ain't
Because
had no choice.
I'm
But
about to get
yes.
to another point.
But no, he was fine with it because he had to tell me, we had to talk about things with him. So it was like, he had to tell me things about him that he doesn't like and stuff like that. So we had to have that conversation.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because like um some people like okay, I haven't done it in a while with some of the women I've dated, but there's certain women I've when I dated them, I would tell them I'll say I don't do drama,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just tell them like I know I'm like my number one pet peeve rule
It's drama.
expectation whatever you may call it. I
Mm-hmm.
don't do drama. Well, I had a sister get upset. Whatever.
And because she probably was dramacated. She was dramacated. She liked drama, and she might have been ratchet, maybe. Some people like drama, and I'm one. I don't like it. I'm not one. I don't like to be around it. That's too much.
No, I don't like all
I
that
like
drama.
that. That's too much. I don't want to hear all that. I'm good. Nah, I'll pass.
Yeah,
But
she was full
she
of it.
she probably was one of those ones because you have those that like the gossip and like the drama and like to always be in something. And soon as somebody fighting or ooh, what's going on, they need to know the gossip. And she might have been one of those. So that's
I'm gonna
probably why
tell
she
you.
got pissed off.
Some of the women I've dated, I'm not gonna say all, but some of them that
Hmm.
I've dated, I mean, I look back at some of the relationships and I say, well, it looked like it looked like those women really like drama because they would create chaos. Like,
Hmm.
how do you create chaos out of nothing? Like, okay, I had one. A matter of fact, the one that I just got through talking about that I said I don't like drama. We
Hmm.
we were we was actually Facebook friends. That's why she was one of the ones I had to shut all that down. Like, no,
Yeah.
I can't do Facebook friends with women I'm dating. We was Facebook friends. Was actually in this group together.
Oh
I
Lord.
gave a woman a compliment. I said, "You are very beautiful."
Mm.
She wait weeks later, pulls it up. She didn't screenshot it on her phone and said, "Oh no, I got something for you," and went boop and blew it up and showed it to
Ooh.
me. I said, "Yeah,
Wait.
I told her she beautiful." I'm like, "What woman don't want to hear that?" Well, I'm the only
Mhm.
one that you need to be telling that to.
Hmm.
Come on now, talk to me.
Now let's see that one there.
Ah,
That's her feeling like she had to compete. That was she felt that that person was a competition. So herself she had self-esteem issues. If she
mm,
felt that that girl was a competition, that was self-esteem issues. Because the thing about it is, all women are beautiful, and if you wasn't doing it in a derogatory way or being perverted or anything else, it was just you saying somebody's beautiful. Okay, I could tell somebody they handsome.
I wasn't
Like,
trying to do nothing. I just cause the lady had took a peek, and a
mm-hmm.
lot of men was, some of
And
the men was on that being
yeah.
a little raunchy with it. But I just said, "Wow,
Mm-hmm.
you are really beautiful."
She that was her insecurity and her self esteem, and it popped in because maybe she wasn't told she was beautiful enough when she was younger. So now it affects her that she feels that she needs the attention and affection from somebody to tell her that, and that was her own insecurities from whatever she was dealing with inside of her.
Hmm. Ooh, I bet that was Doc that said that. That's a good one. Can't compete where you
Yep,
don't
that was that.
compare. That's a good
Yep,
one. That's a good one.
yep.
That's a good one for real because something and you're right. It is some type of insecurity because some of these women be
Hmm.
trying to compete and stuff. I'm like, why are you trying to compete? That's why I said about the phones the other day.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of people was laughing, but I was serious. There are reasons why other women's numbers is in my phone. There's reason why naked pictures might be in there for reasons like this. When you go on my phone doing stuff that you're not supposed to do,
Hmm.
you're not staying in your lane, then guess what? I'm gonna keep you over there where you at, and
Yeah.
I talk to somebody that I know that will stay in their lane. Hello.
Amen. And that's why I've like even just going through say before this relationship, my thing was if I had to be in your phone and I had to been tracking you down like I'm your mama, there's a problem. There's a problem with me. I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to keep nobody that's not trying to be kept. So, stay out of my phone, I stay out of yours. But like Only one time I was in this guy's phone, and that's because they went into mine. And I'm like, why you in my phone? So my thing is, you in my
See,
phone, so what you doing?
see.
But
See,
hold on, he
I
went.
was about to
Listen,
give you the benefit of
listen.
the doubt.
But hold on, let me tell you why though. He was sitting there picking up phone calls and telling people not to call my phone. So why are you so insecure? You answering calls, telling people, mind you, in college, I hung around mad guys. My thing is, if you trust me, why you bugging at a guy calling my phone? What's the problem?
Uh, do I have to address this?
Yeah, because if a woman can call your phone, why a guy can't call my phone? But at the same time, I wasn't trying to be with him. That was a guy from college that I've known for 10 years. I don't want him.
I'm gonna
So
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I don't have a problem with
mhm,
men calling my lady's phone because I had an ex. She drove for Greyhound, and
yeah,
like a lot of the drivers was nothing but men. Like maybe a few other women drove, and so some of the drivers be out on the road can't pull up their GPS because they out in who knows what land. They ain't got no signal, so they'll call my girl and ask
mhm,
her. They call my ex and ask her, and I wouldn't care nothing about that, none of that. But something I walked up on last year
mhm.
it really kind of pinched a nerve. But after a while, once I got back in my lane, I said, okay, I don't care. I walked up on a young lady I was dating, and she told me it was a friend. But this male friend, was hugged up on her soul and was kissing her all on her cheek, as if that cheek was about to go away.
And see, that was her allowing inappropriateness, which was shouldn't been allowed.
So I'm like, all right. I'm like, nah, because one thing I do know, I'm like, a lot of, if anybody know me, know I have plenty women
Yeah,
friends. You don't want them doing
absolutely.
that to me, do you?
Right. And my thing is with relationships, you gotta give a person the same respect you want to be given. So if you don't want nobody kissing up on me, why would you be kissing up on somebody else? And my
And I
thing
agree with
was,
that. That's how I
and
operate. It's like
and
that.
my thing was with the phone is you would be mad if I pick up your phone and tell somebody not to call you. But it was all right for, mind you, I was asleep because I was doing overnights then, working overnights 5 days a week, Walmart from 10 at night to 7 in the morning, busting it
And
down.
he was in your phone.
I was asleep, and the only reason I knew
Please don't
was
say
months,
busting it down no more like that. Please don't do that.
but months later, anyways, months later, I found out that he actually told him that when I had went to homecoming and I seen him, he was like, you know that, and I'm like, no, I didn't know that because it's not like I talk to everybody all the time. I used to work all the time, so when it happened, it was just like, was it really that serious? So my thing is, if I'm not out here, and come to find out he was cheating, so that's why he had issues. He was doing too much.
Oh, hold on. All unknown contacts are.
All right, Pizza Hut. What? What is that?
I should do that because some people do that. Some people have
Wow.
Pizza Hut number one, Pizza Hut
Oh,
number two. I've seen that. I've seen some people
wow.
post that up because they. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I don't put certain people's names, and these
Hmm.
are family members too. I don't put their name in my phone. I just know their number about heart. Oh, that's such and such number. I'm about to dial. Oh, that's such and such number right there. I'm gonna dial it. Oh, now somebody say Papa John. Hey, go back to if you can put Selena's comment up because she said something real good, and she said relationship is about your character. I like that.
Oh yeah, I seen that,
I really like that
which
because
is
at the end of
true.
the day, it's about how you carry yourself and how
Hmm.
you react to things. Because
Hmm.
you could be all rational and acting all out of your emotions, and now everybody looking at you
Yep.
like, whoa.
Like what happened?
hmm
Had a whole meltdown.
You have a right to have any call your phone, but is that your character? Ooh. Okay. I'm really digging that. I'm really digging that because thing is, we really have to watch how we handle things. And I had a mentor tell me one time, just about 10 years ago. He told me, he said, Tyron, people is looking at you and how you are handling situations. and you
Mhm.
don't want word to get around. You don't want word to get around about a certain situation that you didn't handle correctly,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
that's gonna stick more than whatever it was that happened.
Mhm. Which is the truth.
Mayday, Mayday, abort
For the
mission.
mission. La, la, la.
LOL. Oh no, there. Who was that? Is that Doc?
Yes. Yes, that is Doc.
Ah, once you cross that line, don't be surprised at what you find. Right,
That's facts
right.
though.
It's facts. Don't be surprised, and that's why I tell them. And then I remember I got one time, like I had this one. She never did pick up my phone in my absence. What she would
Mhm.
do, she used to like when she see me on my phone, she just be all up in it. And
Oh,
so yeah,
oh,
when I know,
she be shoulder watching.
oh yeah, I mean all day she ended intentionally. So I just move the phone and
Mhm.
I put my face down and like, hey, you see me? Hey, you see me? Cause I'm like, what you looking at? I'm like,
Yeah,
cause I promise you, if you look over here long enough, you gonna see something that you ain't gonna like.
that's true.
you
Listen,
you look long enough.
you gonna be getting the eye. You gonna get an eyeful.
Okay, let me read this real quick. It says, some people can't set boundaries because they don't yet care enough about themselves to preserve their sanity in space.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's true though, because sometimes we just settle and just take whatever and don't have
Oh.
no type of boundaries. And those relationships be the toxic ones because there's so much going on. Because most of the time, the people are there for self. What can they get
Oh.
out of it? And
Mm.
they're not there for the right reasons of a relationship. And it's
Come
not
on.
really a relationship; it's a situationship or somebody needing a place to stay. So let me hook up with her because I can, hook up with her or him, and I can lay up there. But benefits. What can I get out of it? So a lot of times, people they set themselves up, for these certain relationships because they don't set these boundaries because they're not ready to have their own boundaries either. They doing their own things too.
Let me ask you this: do you think some people go overboard when setting boundaries?
It depends on what's overboard.
Tomato, tomato.
It
Ah,
depends. It depends on what's overboard. Depends on what your boundaries are. Because I mean, I can't tell that person that that's not what their boundaries should be. I can't speak for
you
nobody else
right,
but me. You know what I mean? So I can't say it's overboard if that's their comfort zone. What they need for their peaceful setting. So I can't say it's overboard because that's them. People are entitled to their opinions. They're entitled to their own feelings, and they're entitled to their own
true,
peace and how they need it. So
true, true,
hey,
true, true. I
I
mean,
can't speak on nobody else if it's overboard. It's too much.
we just got
Whatever.
through talking about them cookies. We just got through
I
talking about them
know.
cookies.
Listen, I need the milk and cookies.
I know, Selena. Where you at with them cookies, Selena?
We
My mouth
hungry.
over here, yeah, my mouth over here getting dry. Hold on, let me get this water. Shout out to Selena for the Real Men Drink Water logo. I'm digging it, you know what I'm saying? Because our ladies, seriously, our ladies need us to be King Kong in the bed. We cannot be swinging and swaying if we not drinking water.
Tell
All
them
right.
again.
Hold on. We got some people writing some stuff. Let's see what they're saying. The boundaries are for you.
That's Doc.
People will never be able to appreciate what you give because they have no understanding of your true capacity. Hold on, let me get in on Doc. Where you at, Doc? You need to be on the stand with us. But all right, I'm messing with you, Doc. I'm messing with you. But true. Yeah, them boundaries
Listen.
are for us. You know, people will never be able to appreciate what we give because
Yeah,
they have no understanding. Okay, a lack of boundaries is a lack of oh.
that's true though.
Oh, that's another word. That is another word that I hit
Discipline.
on. Discipline. Yeah, let's stop right there. Discipline. Because no, I'm gonna stop right there because here's another reason why I say it is important to set a boundary.
Hmm.
Because sometimes things that you discipline and things that you have created for yourself, the other one that you dating might try to take you away from that discipline, and therefore you gotta let them know, back up. I'm about to give you an
Yeah.
example. Young lady I was dating last year, I told her, I said, I don't eat before 12 noon.
Hmm.
I like to participate in intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Well, she had a whole lot to say about it. a lot of derogatory words,
Mhm.
lot of profane words to say
Mhm.
about me not wanting to eat before 12. Well,
Oh,
you know what I did? I left her alone. I left her alone
yeah.
for a few days, and we didn't have that
Mhm.
conversation ever again because I
Yeah.
said I don't want to eat before 12.
Mhm.
After 12, I can eat up the world, but
Yeah.
before 12, this temple over here is going to be cleansing itself.
Mhm. And see, it wasn't nothing wrong with that. So the problem is, why does she have a problem with, how you what time you wanted to eat? That's just like me. I don't really eat breakfast. Most of the time, I don't eat till after 12 as well. So it's like, what's the issue?
She wanted to go out to lunch. I mean breakfast.
Well, make you some breakfast or take yourself out. What's the problem?
Mhm. Come on, I'm like after 12 noon,
I
we can
mean,
go
we
anywhere.
go. She could have went. Look, y'all could have ate breakfast at IHOP after 12, or Denny's, or wherever serves some breakfast after that. She still could have got breakfast after 12. What's the problem?
Hmm. Right.
She
Uh,
just wanted it her way, like McDonald's.
right. Exactly. Let me see. Let me read this one over here. It says boundaries keep people. They don't. They don't went up.
Oh,
Let me.
boundaries keep people out,
Yeah.
walls keeping you in. Be careful what you're building with the intent to protect yourself.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna read these like they scriptures. We're gonna act like this church. Okay.
Amen.
We're gonna we're gonna stop right there because here's the thing. With these boundaries, it's all a part. And I'm glad we own this because setting boundaries is all a part, or is whether or not you trying to build something with somebody anyway. Because some people that's in our life, or some people we dealing with, we ain't trying to build. So why we up here sitting and talking about boundaries? Some people only rule we got is if you use my bathroom, clean it, make sure you clean it up behind you. Okay. Don't leave any cold and articles behind because I'm gonna throw them away.
I feel you. I definitely get you. But like, see, with me, I had to learn that I can, you can't entertain people after a while either. Like,
Mm.
because that spirit and that energy is what you start to be attached with. You got to be mindful what you allow into your peaceful space. Because I remember me before I got on a whole new tone dealing with the guy. And it was more of, like you said, conversation. You come by, whatever, whatever. But he got possessive. And I wasn't trying to be with him. And he wanted to date me. And I told him no. Like, I don't want a boyfriend. I'm good. And he was mad. Every time I won't answer the phone or I wasn't doing something he wanted me to do, he had an issue. So I
Mm.
learned, like, everybody don't deserve to even be in your presence. You can't entertain everything because everything that you entertain is not always good.
You
And
talking
then,
about a friend with benefits?
yeah, they was a friend with benefits, but
Oh,
they
okay.
wanted more, and I just wasn't giving that. I didn't want it. I told them at the beginning before it started, it wasn't happening. I didn't want to be. I set the ground rules and
And he still
stated.
didn't want. He still didn't
Listen,
want to listen.
no, they wanted to try to pressure me to a relationship, and you wasn't about to do that. I don't want a
Okay,
relationship, and that's just what it is.
gotta
And they
go.
were getting mad because, and I kept it real. They would be like, "Are you seeing other people?" Yes. Are you talking to other people? Yes.
Yes.
Like, what's the problem? I'm keeping it honest with you. Like, what's the problem?
Uh,
But from there, I'm just like, look, I'm good. I can't be having all this energy around me. People be going cuckoo. I'm good. I can't. And
oh,
I've
I
just
feel
learned
you.
that just some entertainment you just have to leave alone and just don't even
Right.
let the energy around you, because that energy then becomes a toxicness for you, especially if you're not trying to deal with them. So it's like, now, why even set that attention up? If you're not trying to build something, I'm not even entertaining it, because it's like, for what? I'm real big on time. Time I is
Mhm.
wait for nobody, and
Something
I
that
don't
we
have
can't
time.
get back.
Yeah, and I don't have time to be playing games with people. I ain't playing house. I ain't doing none of that. I'm good. Like, listen, I've been there, done that. I was young. I had my fun. I'm 40 now. We not doing none of those.
All right,
I can
then I
date
think
myself.
it look like Doc missed me. So let me go on and flame Doc real quick because I see she done wrote something in the chat room talking about there's still a boundary. I know what Doc getting at. Doc, okay. Me telling a young lady don't leave articles of clothing behind. What am I building with that? I'm just trying to let her know that if you don't want no turbulence, any smoke in the house, okay? Because the one that comes behind you may not feel safe.
Ooh.
The one that comes behind you may not feel safe with seeing another article of clothing. So if we're gonna keep it kosher, okay?
Mm.
Make sure you pick up behind yourself. Not gonna be talking about that's still a boundary. Okay. Not only that, this is a boundary I
Oh
can
my
tell anybody,
stomach.
platonic or whatever. Don't leave your clothes. Make sure you take your clothes with you. Also, clean up my bathroom. That's a male or female. I do not want to come in my bathroom
And
and
stuff
see
all
you
over the
have
place.
left a deuce. Yeah, you done left the deuce in my toilet.
Mm,
That is a pet peeve. I can't
mm.
stand coming up to no bathroom and I still see one of those sitting there. Dude, oh. I
Wait,
might turn
hold
to
on.
Tasmanian
Wait,
devil.
wait. You did you say a douche?
Deuce, not a douche. A
No, I
deuce.
heard you mean in the
Oh,
toilet.
yeah. A brick. You know what I mean? A
A
bomb.
log.
Yeah, a
Gotcha.
number. Yeah, somebody they put
They
number two. They put number two. Yeah. Ooh, I don't
they
know.
better get the scrubber and clean it all and everything else.
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't
stop
play that.
playing.
You use my bathroom. I don't want to smell nothing. I don't even want to smell your urine. Have you ever smelled somebody's urine? Really
Listen,
strong
listen,
urine?
listen. Yes, I have because I used to work for the Center for Disability Services. So I have. I know it's not a listen, it's not a pleasure. It's not. And some people need to get their insides cleaned out or eat better, drink more water, whatever they need to do. Because if you smelling that, something wrong, we need to get all that together. There's some bacteria in that water.
I'm telling you, I'm
Yeah,
because
because that is not healthy.
like for real, like I didn't know urine would be that strong, but I
Yeah.
walked in the restroom behind people and caught a headache. Like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, that kind of
Yeah, that mean
smell.
they drinking too much of something
Some
and not
pop,
enough.
soda.
Not enough for everything else that they need to be drinking.
There, so nah, that is a pet peeve for me. Take that
Listen.
with you. Take that with you, mama. Absolutely. Absolutely. My mama,
Facts.
no, I do not want my mama leaving her clothes now. Like,
Woo.
mom, she gonna be here tonight. Please pick that up, mama. But
And
my
what's
mama,
crazy is, listen, a lot of times with chicks, when they leaving stuff in your bathroom, they doing it intentionally. You know that,
yeah,
right? They
I get
doing it because they're trying to mark their territory. Because even though you've told them that you're messing with other people, they doing it just to see if they can make somebody else pissed off to leave you alone so
most
that they
definitely.
can then have you for yourself.
That's fine.
And it's just immature.
I had to get that repellent to start spraying. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you are not allowed.
Yes, you have to. You have
Ah,
to.
hey, hold on. We supposed to do a commercial break. Can we do a commercial break? Cause I forgot. We got some stuff that we need to got some things. Oh man, we need to promote and can't is the phone line open. I'm sorry, Mr. D. He just asked for the phone line for the phone number. Let me get his number to him. I'm sorry, we been talking and time that got away from us. Oh, there we is. One
Listen.
7747. I know we've been having. That's it. When you having fun, time
Hmm.
be moving, don't it? Seven
Yeah.
four. Let me get this 747-224 truth. Okay. Are we ready for the commercial? If not, we keep going. All right, we keep going.
Pretty hurts. We shine the light on whatever's worse. Perfection is a disease of a nation. Pretty hurts. We shine the light on whatever's worse. Trying to fix something, but you can't fix what you can't see. It's the soul that needs a surgery.
Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's What's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it. Because God sent me here to tell you that what he has for you is gonna be big.
I believe
That it's my season.
that it's my season.
You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe
I believe
that it's my time.
that it's my time.
It's my time.
It's my time.
And I can feel it.
I can feel it.
Say breakthroughs in the room.
Breakthroughs in the room.
It's yours if you want it. Anticipating.
Anticipating.
God's getting ready to move.
God's getting ready to move.
Listen, you ought to declare this over your own life. Say it.
For I know
God,
my God
he's working
is
a miracle
miracle
just for me.
just for me.
And it's gonna be.
And it's gonna be big.
Hey! Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about my future. Why? It's gonna be big, yeah!
And it's gonna be big.
I'm running into destiny, shouting into my promise. Why? God's gonna.
God's gonna open the windows of heaven.
Oh,
Pour me out a blessing.
I won't have room.
Be wrong to complain it.
Can't even try to explain it.
But it's gonna be big.
God is gonna blow your mind.
God is about to blow my mind.
Yeah, 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 yeah. God's gonna.
Open the windows of heaven.
Oh,
Pour me out a blessing.
you won't have room.
Be wrong to complain it. Won't even try to explain it.
Why?
But it's gonna be big.
God is about to blow your mind.
God is about to blow my mind.
Hey, and it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be big. It's gotta be big. Lord, let it be. Hey, my future is big. My destiny's big. My blessing is big. My promise is big. The new job will be big.
All right. Welcome back to Rock Single. Real quick before I keep going, is my light better? I'm sorry, I forgot to grab my little light so everybody can see me a little bit better. Can you see me, Shane?
I can see you. You good?
Okay, cool. All right, welcome back to Rock Single. Rock Singles, ladies and gentlemen. God is about to blow your mind, and truly, that's what's gonna happen when you begin to stay in your lane and to mind your own business, and to just not be so caught up on what the other person is doing. God, he gonna take you to some places that you ain't never been before.
Which is
Hello?
absolutely true.
You know what I'm
Amen. Look, amen corner over here. Amen.
I'm just keeping it real, because a lot of time, because see, I was talking to the queen earlier about this. We are so caught up on minuscule. Okay, if you want to know what the word minuscule means, it means something that's extremely small. We are so caught up on minuscule things until we are letting it make our blood pressure rise to the sky. We up here getting throat congestion, heart congestion, and all it is, and catching a stroke because of something somebody else doing that don't even pertain to us.
Yeah, scratch skills. And when, like you said, when you staying in your lane and you're minding your business and doing what you need to do for yourself and the kingdom and whatever God is asking you to do, you're not having time to worry about anybody else.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like when you're focused and like you said, because I have this one shirt that says, I created my own lane to be the boss lady that I am, which is true.
come on.
I created my lane. So when you create your lane, you know your hobbies, you know what you like to do, you involved and you're doing things. You don't have time to be mischieving into other things and figuring out, oh, I'm bored at home because you're too busy. So when you find things that you need to do in your own lane, it'll be all right.
And that's why they said that whatever happens in the dark gonna come to the light because we too busy worrying about ourselves till whatever it is it's gonna come to us like wait, the spirit or something just came over me saying that you were doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. I didn't see you do it because
Yeah,
I'm too busy doing what I'm doing, but
absolutely.
that you
Yeah.
doing something you're not supposed to be doing.
That intuition, like we get that
Come
gut
on.
feeling when we know that people ain't doing it's that energy, we feel it. And
Right.
we might not know exactly what it is, but we know it's something. And a lot of times,
Come on.
how I tell people, I used to be like, regardless on me, if I'm not, I'm busy, I ain't looking for it, but please believe when it's time to show up, it's going to show up and show out, and then you're going to
Come
be
on.
out. So,
Come on.
I'm not going to sit here and chase you. I ain't going to try to figure out what you're doing because I'm too busy doing what I need to do. Because if
Come on.
I'm doing what I need to do for self, I ain't need to worry about if they're going to do it for me because it's going to come to me anyway.
Come on.
Because, like I said, create happiness, create your own lane, do
That's right.
what you need to do, find hobbies, go to
That's right.
work, get a side hustle,
Come
all
on.
the above. Because if you're doing all these things, you're not gonna have time to be, oh, hold on, what they doing? Hold on, can I say,
Come on.
you ain't gonna be able to complain about them working too much or complain that I ain't never home. Because if you busy and I'm busy, we gonna try to find a way for us to communicate and spend time together because we both busy. But if one person home and the next person working, that means you need to go find something to do.
Come on, and I think also that we need to try to seek to, like what you're saying, seek to create more positive
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Okay, we read the scriptures. The scriptures say that Jesus came that we might have what life, and that we might have it more abundantly.
abundantly.
Okay, he want us to be flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
rivers just flowing with
Yeah,
life. We can't flow with life if we too caught up on somebody else.
absolutely. And that goes back to clingy people, like we were talking
Ooh-wee.
about at one point. If you busy consumed to somebody else, why are you so clingy? What are you
Yeah,
missing? How about
right.
we go back and start searching on the insides? Because what are you lacking?
Come on, we had a major pandemic last year.
Mm-hmm.
People, all kind of people lost their lives,
Yes,
but we caught up about somebody's phone.
and that's crazy. You should be caught up about your life and getting healthy.
Mm,
How
come
about
on.
that?
All
Get
right, okay.
caught
I'm,
up
I'm
about.
trying to I'm trying to get off of it because we got to read these announcements. Okay, it says Rock True Read. Get your book today. April 15th through May 13th. Join the Rock True Queens book club or absolutely nothing at all. I like that. You get ready to read. It's time to read, y'all. Let's do some reading.
Listen, yes, education is the key.
Okay, I hope not. Anything else? Did I miss anything else, Selena? Let me know. It says not in my own strength. Okay. We kingdom law. That's it.
Mhm.
Why would God make the Bible if he didn't want us to read it? Hello.
Right.
All right, let's see. Tomorrow, Thursday night, shout out to the Rock Queens, which I'm still working on these women coming out coming to show y'all some love because they really need to. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't say her name. Her name is Justina Peterson. Okay, Justina Peterson. Not in my own strength. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone, please pick up that book. That's going to be from what April 15th through May 13th. April 15th through May 13th. Um, Tomorrow. Shout out to the Rock Queens, and like I'm saying, I'm trying to get these women to come over there because for real, they need to sit and listen to you guys. They need to listen to the words that's coming out your mouth. They need to need to really feel this, so they can get their mind off all that negativity and more positivity.
Right.
Uh, Join Rock True Queens as we rock truth or absolutely nothing at all. Thursdays at six p.m. Central Standard Time, and they're gonna have tomorrow Dr. Juanita Britt McDonald. Okay, adjust your crown, Queens.
That's how we do.
All right. Cancel culture, domestic violence resolutions. Is that for the whole month of April?
I think so. Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Please, ladies, please join in and support our rock true queens. They out here doing big things, y'all. Big things. Let's see what else we got going on. Juneteenth celebration. I don't have a date for that, Queen. If you have a date for it, let me know. It says it's gonna be from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Frable Park, 15th Avenue, 15th and Madison, Gary, Indiana. My hood. That's right. What is the day? When is Juneteenth? Was that the 19th or the 20th?
I think it's the 19th.
19th.
I
Okay,
think so.
okay.
Yep, June 19th, she said.
June 19th. Okay.
Hmm.
What else we got? Kimberly, Ms. Kim Johnson. You said shout her out. Please mention her, and then Northwest Indiana Black Community Connection. We will be in attendance as well, along with offering cafe items. Oh, we're gonna have the Rock Truth Cafe gonna be out there, y'all. All right, yeah, get your egg rolls, your spring rolls. I don't even know what they sell.
Smoothie.
Your Oh yeah, smoothies, your lattes, all of that, whatever you need. Come
Yo,
out,
shit.
holler at Rock Truth. I might be there. I might be there. You might get a chance to speak to me. Hopefully somebody from the East Coast would do a cameo. Hello.
You is a mess.
They say, see, I put her on the spot. She don't want to say that.
Listen, because look, June 19th, I don't know where I'm gonna be. I can't answer that date.
Say, well, you know what? I'm about to help you out,
I
ladies and
can't answer
gentlemen.
that
If you watching, ladies and gentlemen from Gary, Indiana, if you are watching right now, and you want this young sister that speaks Geechee from South Carolina to show up and show out at Gary, Indiana for Juneteenth, please just blow up the chat room. Just hit the number one. Just start hitting the number one. If I see a whole bunch of ones, that means somebody need to be, on the first thing smoking June 19th
Oh, God, my
coming
stomach
here.
hurting.
Oh, sandwiches and smoothies. That's
Yeah,
it.
sandwiches
Sandwiches
and
and smoothies.
smoothies.
That's it. Sandwiches and smoothies. Oh, I see somebody hit the number
That's
one.
Selena. I see you, Kay.
That's right. Hit the number one. If you want to see her come out, hit the number one.
Oh, you make my stomach hurt. Y'all funny. I love y'all. Y'all are too funny.
Oh, okay. Let me see something. Not sure if my audio is back yet. Oh, okay. You don't know if anybody called in. I'm gonna tell them to call back in.
Somebody here, a lot of
Oh,
ones.
that's it. They get a lot of ones because they
Yeah.
want to see. They want to see. Because thing is, Juneteenth is the day before summer. It's the day before summer. So come on out here. It ain't gonna be cold. It's about to be warm. They about to have sandwiches and smoothies. Who knows? They're gonna have that grill fired up. Gonna have hot dogs, Bratsworth Polish sausages. Come on now. Coleslaw and potato salad with the extra pickles.
You are funny. I don't know. I can't answer for that right now. I gotta see what. Look, I gotta make sure my money ain't looking funny.
We're gonna speak that into existence today. That Shane Gourdin's money is not looking funny.
Looking funny.
I'm gonna get up off for you. I'm gonna raise up off for you. We have any more announcements? What we got here? Okay. That's for okay, that's it. All right, yeah. Please come out to these events and support, ladies and gentlemen. We would greatly appreciate your generosity and your support. As we wrap this up tonight, let's ask Sheen, what did we learn tonight about boundaries?
I learned that I can't speak for everybody boundaries, but I accommodate for mine. And that people just need to make sure with their relationship they're communicating their boundaries and to respectably, respect other people's space.
Absolutely. And I learned that Sheen did say something about the chocolate chip chewy chip ahoy boundary. Okay. She did say something about that boundary. But you know what? I said something about it too. That's right. That's right.
We
Get
like
you
our
get
cookies.
your hey, I like the
Oh, my
cookie. I mean, I
sugar
like
cookies.
I like cookies too.
He got my sugar cookies up there.
That's right. Sugar cookie, snickerdoodle. Yeah, she old
Snickerdoodle.
school. She old school with the cookies.
Listen, yes, I am. Get me some ginger snaps. Stop playing.
Don't wait and don't be afraid. Oh, I love ginger snap. You speaking my language. Oh, I love me some ginger snaps. Ooh wee. What about them? Oh, I don't know if you call it this, but they call them stage planks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
These cookies was kind of like about that long, and they had like either the pink icing or like the lemon icing. I think it was
I
stage
don't
planks
know.
or something
I
they
don't
call
know
them.
about those.
Well, I used to eat them. I used to eat them things when I was a kid.
I used to eat the ginger snaps, and there was these crackers called Better Cheddar. They was in like the real small little red
Oh
box.
yeah, yeah, better
I
cheddar.
used,
Yeah,
I used to eat those. Like those was my joint. That and
yeah.
some ginger snaps and
Ooh-wee.
some honey graham cookies
Life was
or
good.
some honey cinnamon. Listen, I'm chilling. I don't need nothing else. Give me some
That
juice
is
and look the red Kool Aid. The red Kool Aid. You know.
that and some Michael Jackson. Life was
Yeah.
good.
Life was good. Don't matter if you're black or white. Yes.
Come on. And
Be
not only
there.
that, not only
Be
that,
there.
what did Michael say pertaining? That's it. Stage planks.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Now I gotta listen. You gotta show me stuff sometime. But like I said, I'm getting up in age. Gotta show
Thank
some things. I remember
you.
those.
Thank you, Will. I appreciate it.
Yes, I remember those. And then
Yeah.
we used to have the minwheel, the pinwheels ones
Yep.
too. So I used to eat the pinwheels. But yeah,
Good cookies right there. Good
good
cookies.
cookies. People don't know about them good cookies.
No, I don't know. The
Or
cookies
the
now they get.
did you ever used to eat the one that was the butter cookies, but it looked like flour?
Yeah, you talking about the
M- Yes,
Salernos? Okay,
yes, yes,
yeah, those was
yes.
good.
Those my
Yeah,
cookies. Listen.
we had a store called Wise Way. Man,
Mm.
we had that in Gary. We used to go to that store all the time and get them Salerno butter cookies. Come on now.
Yeah, listen, them was the good stuff. Shoot.
Yeah. Nowadays it's like, man, I let me go in the in the kitchen and make my own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all
'Cause
ain't getting it like I need it. Okay, yeah, those be good.
yes, they were
Good at
good
that.
too.
Yeah, the pinwheels, yeah, them
Yep.
cookies good. Yeah, Lorna Doone, yes, Lorna Doone.
Listen, I got a pack of Luna Dooms in the room right now.
Archway, come on, Selena, come through, Selena Archway. I see
Yep.
it.
Yep, them archway, yes, them lemon, yes, ma'am.
Hold
Yeah.
on, wait. Doc just said something. I need to read that real quick. It
Uh-uh.
was good too. Let me see. She said,
Oh.
and don't be afraid to leave people where they at if they think your boundaries are optional. Come on now.
Amen. Say
Come
it
on now.
again. That is so correct. Please,
Yeah.
please make sure you can leave them where they stand.
I'm gonna have to leave you right at the door,
You
okay?
have to. And if you can't respect my boundaries, there ain't no need for me to be with you because you're gonna disrespect everything else too.
Mhm.
That's the beginning of learning the red flags.
Yes, absolutely. I have just I guess a little small pet peeves, but
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to like if a person break that pet peeve all the time, and then you say
Yeah.
something about I'm not really cool with that. They say, okay, I'm sorry, I won't do it no more, and they keep doing
Mm-hmm.
it.
Because then they're not respecting your boundary and you telling them what you don't like. And the thing about it is, if you can't accept what I'm telling you that I don't liking, that means you're not accepting anything else I'm telling you either, and you're not taking in what our conversation is about. You hear me and you don't hear me. You see me and you don't see me. So guess what? I'm gonna leave you where you at and keep it moving.
They can call me Casper because I'm getting ready to go.
Ghost,
How about the ghost?
leave them on standby.
James St. Patrick, ghost. Ah, yes, those was good. The frosty lemon.
Listen, they
Yeah,
got that at the Price Chopper here. I bought some of those not too long ago. Yep, them
crispy
windmills.
windmill.
Yes.
Yep. Crispy windmill. Okay, what we got? I'm saying what we got going on here. He pulling up all them good
All the
cookies.
good stuff. Yes.
Will's computer must be really working right now. Archway windmills. That's right. Archway windmills. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think we set it off for today. What you think?
Okay, yeah, I think so too. I think so too. We may not even need to do a part two.
I mean, never
May not.
know.
We may not need to do a part two. I mean, unless something, what I'm saying, unless something pop up that we
During the
have.
week, things happen.
Yeah, stuff pop up that we got to address that. Like um, the one dude. I might address him on my channel, but the one guy
Hmm.
that
I was.
he got caught cheating. He got
Mm,
caught cheating on his girl, but he made his money dogging black men.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
And the thing is, I've heard some of what he said, and I didn't take
Mhm.
offense. I didn't take
Yeah.
offense to what he was saying, but I was like, I understand it's a hustle, and this is
Yeah.
how you make your money by dogging
Mhm.
out black men.
Yeah.
But what happens is, like we said, what's done in the dark will
Yeah.
come to the
You come
light.
to the light.
He just got called out.
Mm.
So
It, things happen. I
right?
just say things
Mhm.
happen.
Yeah. Talking about black men shouldn't cheat, and
Yeah.
I think he had a shirt
And he was over there cheating.
yeah, black men don't cheat. Well, look who just got called out. Called out so bad till they said one of them pregnant with his baby.
Ooh.
She
Oh.
got pregnant. She got pregnant within a day. He
Oh
was one
wow.
day. Tuesday, I think she was pregnant. They checked, said, "Hey, I'm
Oh
having a baby."
wow.
But I ain't going. All right, I'm off him.
Yeah, we go. Wow. Okay.
I'm off of it. But I mean, this is what's going on in the dating
And
world.
yeah, in the
Dating world. I'm
world.
seeing this
Yeah.
all up and down my timeline because a lot of women. Here's the thing, a lot of women they invested in this man. They bought his
Mm,
books.
mm.
But now this person that you invested in and bought his books, who you thought was actually saving you.
Oh, I know who you talking about. You talking about the guy. I don't want to
Yeah,
mention his name, but I know who you talking
I ain't gonna
about.
say his name.
I
Yeah,
know what you're talking about. And then he had the video with his wife and he was holding the hand with her and apologizing. That who you talking about?
yeah, I'm talking about
Okay,
those.
all right, all right.
But the
And then
parodies that I've seen,
then he
the
was then he
parodies.
was promoting his book right after that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, mhm. Yeah, yep. I seen
Ah,
all about that. Praise the Lord.
but hey, we over here trying to keep it real.
Hmm.
I don't have a book, and I keep it real. Uh, I keep it real. If I'm dating more than one person,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it.
yeah.
I'm
Honesty is the best policy. Nobody gets hurt. But at the end of the day, if people can't flow with the flow, they can go.
oh, hard. Now I'm gonna tell you something that I heard another I'm gonna tell you something I heard another dating relationship coach say. Now this right here kind of like really blew me, but he was being serious. He said he told his wife this. He said I can honestly say up until now I have not cheated on my wife or had monogamous sexual intercourse with any woman. He said, but I
Hmm.
told my wife when she first met me, we was just dating. I said that hey, we get married, and I cross paths with a woman that I want to have sex with. 9 times out of 10, I will.
Oh,
And he said she was okay with that.
wow. Hey, to each his own what they accept.
He said she was okay, but he said I can honestly say I have not done that. He said I chose to be monogamous with my wife
Hmm.
as a choice.
Yeah,
He said some people choose to be monogamous with their wives, because it's the right thing to do. Morals. I
yeah.
was listening to him. I was like, I'm feeling what you're saying. Now, when I get married to that one,
Yeah.
it's all about them.
And that's how a relationship should be. But like I said, to each his own and their own boundaries. They
Oh,
gotta
most
answer.
definitely,
Look, they gotta answer for themselves.
most
But
definitely.
I agree with you over here.
Yeah, most
With
definitely.
listen,
People
when
run
I'm with you, and that's just it.
people run their life the way they want to run it. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
that really war. But I mean,
yeah, that's
and that's the agreement between him and his wife.
yeah.
I can't knock you.
Hey.
All right, you gave the ability to keep your word to God. Oh, go ahead, Selena. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And clearly, you can see God is not in that situation that He talking
No,
about.
no, no, absolutely not.
And that's why I'm glad we over here talking about the kingdom
Hmm.
relational bounds, okay?
Yeah.
Because we doing everything decent and in order.
Yes. And people need to learn, you know, about relationships because I don't even think some people even really know how to have a relationship.
Come on,
They say they want to be in one, but truly they just wanted somebody to say, I have somebody next to me, or
come
I'm
on,
with somebody, or the title.
and
But
we got to get out
some,
of there. We got to get out of
yeah,
there, because I know a guy. I used to work for this guy. Well, I mean, I still do every now and then. He called me for work. Uh, he's right now he's on his third marriage.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it, but I see that he's a guy that loves being married.
Mm-hmm.
And so, one day, sometime, he had talked to me personally, and one day I asked him, I said, "What is it going to take for you to find that one?"
Yeah.
He said, "Tyron, I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "I said the one day, whereas y'all not gonna divorce.
Yeah. Like
This is
she's
the one
it.
for life."
What'd he say?
He just was like, he said, I don't know. He
Mm.
said, honestly, I think this one right here that I'm with, I think this is the one. I haven't heard anything. They got married last year. They
Mm-hmm.
ain't said nothing about divorce. Because I know the wife that he married before that, they got married, and the year after, it's crazy how everything happened. Like the first year, they met. The second year, they got married. The third year, they got pregnant. And then the same year, the third year, they also got a divorce.
Wow.
It all just happened. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm.
Friend is the greatest love. Marriage, highest form of relationship or communication. I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm with you too, Kay.
After marriage, you ain't got nowhere to go, do you?
No, you should be ready at that point. But see,
Right.
some people need to start, like, they get into these relationships and they be like, oh, that's the one. But did you really truly understand who you was dealing with at that moment? Because it can be the one for that moment or that season. Because it be times we be with these people that only ain't supposed to be in our life forever. They there for a reason and not a season. And we try to keep them when they need to be kept. So
Let me
I'm
ask
just
you this.
saying, what's up?
So, I know you in a relationship right now, but in the relationship you in now, and in previous relationships, uh just took a sit down and looked at the person and seen how they operate under pressure? Have you tried that before?
I have tried that with my last couple of relationships. I had to because after you go through some relationships before that, and you actually dealing with people, and like prime example, I was in a relationship. I was pregnant, and me, I didn't find out my first pregnancy till I was like 5 months. So I missed the first and the second trimester. I was working through the midst of all that. So I pretty much had about 4 more months to go. And me paying all the bills, I allowed myself to actually think that the person I was with was gonna hold it down. And after seeing that they crumbled, you have to see these things beforehand because it's like, okay, you put me in a bind now because my rent's late. I got an older landlord because I'm out of work. And the only reason
Mm.
why I'm out of work is because I'm pregnant. So you can't handle responsibilities. There's a problem.
And
So
you
you,
know what? I know people that get in relationships like that, and they really think they are the one, and then
mm-hmm,
they see they like, oh, they wasn't the one.
they weren't.
But then you got people like me and you that can see stuff afar off, be like,
Yeah, but I nope. Nah, I'm good. I
but you
already
gotta,
see.
you
I already
gotta
see
learn.
the signs.
Yeah, they
But
gotta learn.
it's a learning process. But people got to be able to pay attention because some people see what they want to see too. So
Mm,
it's like you
teach them
see
that.
it and you want to actually continue in that relationship because, oh, the nookie nook is good, or oh, I like what he's buying me, or
Almost definitely.
whatever.
That's
But
gonna be
why
fire.
but why are you settling for that though? Because that's not what all relationship is.
Come on,
But they're so caught up in the social society, and they're caught up in the materialistic
come
thing
on.
of it, or they're caught up into the relationship, the situationships that they're getting. And it's just like, if you're allowing yourself to settle for that, what do you see from yourself? Like, how you view yourself if you're settling for that?
The scriptures talk about how the kingdom of God is not meat and drink, so we shouldn't even be getting caught up on all the materialism anyway.
We shouldn't, but people are like, people be like, oh, well, he buy me this, but can't you go buy it for yourself? And
Come
people
on,
are they're so willing to be ready to buy or get, or he got me that, or he bought. When are you buying it for yourself and you don't have to worry about that person buying it?
oh, I like
I'm
that.
just saying though, like I've seen it.
Oh,
Like, just being out here, I've seen it. And I be looking at females like, you really that caught up on
Come on.
materialistic things to where you sell your soul for that,
Come on.
because now you're not putting yourself in being worthy of nothing.
Come
You
on.
don't see your worth, you don't see your knowledge, you don't see yourself, you're not happy, you just taking whatever's given to you and you settling for it.
See
And
now, you
why is
know
that
what?
okay?
This bring me back to some more points. See, I'm, and that's what I'm talking about. We going with the flow right now. We about to flow right now because I'm gonna tell you that what gets me too. When I was talking about how people is so worried, caught up about other stuff. Like
Mhm.
I know women. They get caught up on if a man is gonna pay for a date or not. Like
Mhm.
like I know women that literally test men to see if they gonna pay. Well, girl, I know women. I just seen this on Facebook. They talk to their girl.
Mhm.
Talking about, well, girl, I'm gonna give him a test tonight. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if he gonna pay this bill tonight when we roll up at McDonald's or
I
Burger King.
cannot.
If he ain't gonna pay this bill, then he not the one.
How you laying that on that being a one though?
Oh, you worried about paying the bill tonight? That's what I'm talking about. Minuscule. That is men. That is
Yeah,
minuscule.
they
That is minuscule right there.
already coming with intentions, and you just trying to see what he can spend for you. That's it. That's an intention to see materialistically what you can get out of them.
Where is God at in it?
Nowhere.
Come on, we talking about putting God. We talking about having God as the center of our relationship. What did
Yeah.
that song that Will just played? God is about to blow your mind. He can't blow your
Mhm.
mind if he is not a part, or if he's not a part of your relationship. If he's not at the center of your relationship, how can he blow your mind?
Because they too busy worried about the money and not worrying about the time.
Ooh. And show up to give. Stop being takers. Listen, what God say about testing slash tempting others.
Mhm.
That's it. That's I mean
And then
that's
the,
what it's all about.
and then what's crazy is the same test you giving to somebody else, somebody gonna come behind you and give it to you.
Come on.
Because the thing about it is, what you do to one, so you do how they say you reap what you sow. So you can't be sowing those type of seeds and don't think it's gonna come back to you.
Come on.
So you
Come on.
gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be very mindful of what you do, how you treat people, what you say, what you manifest, what you put into the universe, all the above.
Oh, you know what? I gotta stop right there. What you just said. What we manifest and what we put into the universe, we really have to watch that. We really gotta
Yeah,
watch that
you
because
do.
and I'm talking to myself too because I know recently I've said some stuff. Like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
say that because things will come to you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Things will
Yeah.
come to you. Like I remember one time I said, "Man, I'm having car problems." I let
And
my car.
boom,
I said my car like it don't want to start up. And what happened? My
your car
serpentine
don't.
serpentine
Mm-hmm.
belt popped off. Now I had to go get a whole
Mm-hmm.
another one, and then another belt popped off. I had to get that one replaced. That cost me a couple $100.
Yeah. Like I've learned to stop saying that I'm broke. Like those things that you say will come. So you gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch the energy you allow. You gotta watch like boundaries. Period.
Yes, you gotta watch it like for real. Like if you want something good,
Yeah.
say it. You know what I'm saying? Then wait, I've been seeing a lot of the gurus, they've been saying I am. When you put I am, like I am this,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that announces the presence of God that's within.
Absolutely. Because he wants you to be.
So my relationship, we're gonna think in terms of relationships and marriage. Our relationship is prosperous. Our relationship is godly. Our marriage
Mm-hmm.
is it is
Yeah.
destined for greatness. We
Mm-hmm.
start to manifest the same thing.
Yes. Yes. You gotta speak that. You have to speak that. And most of the time, like when people going through turmoil, it's not your job to try to fix the person that you with. Your job is to pray to God about it.
Thank you,
Because that's God's job, not
thank
yours.
you.
But
Ooh,
people are too busy trying to fix people. That's not your job. That's not what you're there for.
mhm.
So,
Right. I mean, I'm trying to fix myself. I can't fix both.
yeah. You can if you listen, it ain't gonna work. And we always got room to grow, so it ain't gonna work.
I heard Selena say a couple weeks ago. She said, "I will give you a tissue for your issue."
Listen, correct. Yes, girl, that's right. A tissue for the issue. Amen.
Ah, a tissue for the
For the
issue. I
issue.
was weak. I was weak. Ah, Cause that's easy. Stop all that crying. We ain't doing
Yeah,
all that crying around here.
yeah,
We over here prospering. We over here living free. We
yes,
are fluent in the spirit of God.
yes.
All right, okay, all right, okay, okay. All right, okay, yeah, we went for a whole nother 30.
30 minutes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Please come back with us next week, next Wednesday. Hopefully we're gonna have the whole team. Selena K will not be playing rookie. KT will not be playing rookie. Doc Ock will not be playing rookie. I mean, I don't know if they was playing rookie, but you know,
We
obey
miss
law,
y'all. Look,
experience the
we
life.
miss y'all. We
Yes,
love y'all.
I miss all my ladies. You know what I'm saying? I miss my ladies. We gotta have them on there. No issue for your tissue.
She said there's no crying in baseball.
That's right. There's no crying in baseball. Ain't no crying in football. I played football and wrestling. Nah, when no crying going on.
No,
You gotta, hey, be a man out there. Cause if not, you gonna get your head taken off.
facts.
Ah, well, hey, we hope the minds, the hearts that's tuned in tonight has learned something and has gleaned something from this broadcast, and we pray that God will blow your mind. With that being said, hey, we out. We'll see you next week.
See you
Peace.
next week. Ooh.